Treasury buybacks crushed yields and sent the dollar to a 3-month low. Gold surged, tech rallied, and oil hit a 3-week high on Middle East supply fears. Forex, metals, equities, and energy are all in motion today, with the day's biggest mover saved for last. The pair extended its slide through Thursday's session, with the strong bearish structure keeping downward pressure firmly intact. Price action continued to print lower highs and lower lows, and the path of least resistance remains pointed toward lower levels as long as that structure holds. Ethereum built on recent strength through the session, with the strong bullish trend keeping the market oriented toward higher levels. Momentum stayed constructive, and the broader structure favors a continuation toward higher ground, while buyers maintain control. Palantir held its bullish posture through today's equity session, with the strong uptrend keeping the market leaning higher. Price action stayed well supported, and the structure points toward higher levels as the trend continues to assert itself. Pfizer showed a strong bullish lean through Thursday's close, with the trend structure supporting a move toward higher levels. The recent price action has been constructive, and the bias stays oriented upward while that setup remains in place. Silver traded with a bullish tone through the session, benefiting from the broader metals bid that also lifted gold earlier in the day. The trend leans higher, and the structure keeps the path pointed toward higher levels, while support holds. Bitcoin held a bullish posture through the session, with the trend keeping the market oriented toward higher levels. Price action remained constructive alongside the broader crypto and risk-on tone, and the structure favors extension higher while that momentum persists. The Dow closed with a mild bullish tone, lifted by the Treasury buyback tailwind that supported tech and broader equities through the session. The trend leans modestly higher, and the market remains oriented toward higher levels while the supportive macro backdrop holds. Home Depot traded within a range-bound structure through Thursday's session, with the market finding equilibrium rather than a decisive directional push. The trend remains neutral, though the mild setup keeps the probable path pointed slightly toward higher levels within that range. The dollar slid sharply as Treasury buybacks pulled yields lower, lifting tech stocks and sending gold to its highest point in over 2 months before a late retreat. Brent pushed above $93 on a deepening US-Iran impasse. The single event to watch on today's calendar is the USD unemployment claims release. Oil was the standout mover of the session, surging to a 3-week high as the US-Iran impasse deepened and supply concerns intensified. The strong, bullish trend kept the market firmly oriented toward higher levels, with price action confirming the upward structure throughout the day. That is the evening wrap for Thursday, the 20th of August, a session defined by dollar weakness, a metals surge, and oil leading the charge higher. Subscribe to ForexBullion for the morning edition, which checks whether those moves held overnight and what the employment data out of Australia sets in motion. This is general market information for educational purposes only, not financial advice.